Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, She's Broke But Expect Men to Pay Everything. Let's get right into it.
I could personally never do 50-50 relationships, okay? 50-50 ain't for me. I'm selfish. No, my money is my money. And your money is also my money. What do I look like giving you my money? A man? Are you kidding me? Are you crazy? That's wild. No. See, here's the way that it goes for me. You give me money, I'll accept it. I don't want to give a man my money. It feels disgusting to give a man your money. Like, just be real. Just be real. All you girls going 50-50, you know every single day you get up in that mirror, you look in the mirror, you're like, girl, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? No, I can never do 50-50, okay? Because my money is my money. You're not getting my money. And your money is also my money. Which means that you're not getting your money either. It's all mine.
Yeah, I'm not really impressed by her. I mean, she got some mean jugs. But if you listen closely, did you hear that single woman alarm go off? Yeah, it was a smoke detector chirping, right? Women could do so much for themselves except change the battery in the smoke detector. It's so hard. Oh my God, so hard. Only men could do it. But guys, this is a red flag that a woman has been single for a long time, okay? She might be getting cracked, but ain't nobody changing that, okay? Anyway, moving forward. There's more women, though. All these women saying they're not going to go 50-50 with a man. I don't understand why not. You cut your bills in half. Maybe we got to sell this a little differently to women. Maybe we don't got to sell it to them at all. Maybe they just get nothing, okay? Because it's like 50-50 or nothing. Anyway, let's listen to what she has to say, and we will respond.
I find it so funny whenever men think like, oh, women have equal rights as us now. Equal rights as us now, right? And so they think that in dating that they don't have to impress the woman, that the woman should impress them now, the woman should be paying for everything now, or at least like 50-50, all of that stuff, just because we're so and so equal now. But you're wrong, babes, you're wrong. Like, a woman is not going to come up to you, especially if she knows her worth, especially if she's a bad bitch. Like, you're going to have to go up to her, you're going to have to impress her, you're going to be having to make her life better than it already is. Because why would a woman get with you if you're only going to drag her down and make her life miserable? If you're only going to make her quality of life worse? Because here's the thing, we still live in a patriarchy. We still live in a society where women aren't given access to reproductive care. Women basically spend more money than men on feminine hygiene products, all of the other things that we need to do in order to look presentable to the patriarchy. All of that stuff. It will never be 50-50. Because if it was truly 50-50 with finances and everything, and that's the only thing they talk about. They only talk about 50-50 stuff when it comes to finances. But they never want to talk about, oh, so I guess that woman will never give you a kid because pregnancy can never be 50-50. I guess that woman will never cook or clean for you because that's not fair. That's not 50-50 if she's doing all the house chores and the housework and the cooking and the cleaning, taking care of kids. All of that stuff. It will never truly be 50-50. If we live in a society where men are given the leg up and they are supposed to succeed more and have more opportunities more than women, and women start to outpace them, then they want to blame it on women. Then they're like, oh, these women are too independent, they're too masculine. Oh, why should I have to pay for everything? Why should I still be a masculine man if they can do all this stuff better than me? Bitch, this society was literally made for you to succeed more than women. And you're telling me that women still should be doing 50-50 with you guys? When we still live in a society that demonizes women for just fucking existing? Absolutely not, sir. That is the least that you could be doing. Paying for everything. The fuck? So I find it hilarious whenever men try to use feminism or women having equal rights as a way to now mistreat women. Like, oh, equal rights, equal fights. Oh, 50-50 with finances, but you still gotta do everything domestically a woman is meant to do. Huh? Miss me with that BS. It will never be 50-50. So don't expect to go 50-50 financially with a man unless you want him to do better than you.
So sad, right? Feminism just ruins women. It just, like, think about how ugly this girl is, right? Just listening to her talk, it made my dick soft. Like, my dick got mad. So it wasn't even hard, but it got softer. It got softer. I'm like, oh my God. I ain't going to be able to see it when I look down, right? This shit's going to shrivel up. It's going to go inwards, okay? It's going to invert. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly. You just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content. Anyway, just let's address some of the points that she's saying, right? It's never going to be 50-50. I was like, because if you want a kid, you want her to give a kid, right? Because you can't give her a kid. Like, that's the whole point. You know, the whole point is that we need each other. It's complementary. It can't be 50-50. Yeah. You know, that's like me saying to you that I'm not going to protect you because you don't protect me. How about that? Hey, why should I protect you? You don't protect me. Why should I fight for you, defend you, if you ain't gonna fight, defend for me? Because clearly this girl can protect somebody, right? Tell me you live in a society that is successful and prosperous without telling me you live in a society that's successful and prosperous. You get people like this. You get people like this who have the luxury to complain about the patriarchy. The patriarchy. What, you mean the men that build all the buildings and the roads and the bridges and they run the infrastructure and the utilities? So when you go to your sink and you turn the knob, water comes out? What do you think? This just all happens? It just all happens. There's no one actually behind the scenes, right? There's no man, twisting the knobs, making the turns, right? There's none of that happening. Entitlement ruins women so bad they have no idea. She thinks she's smart. She thinks she's a bad bitch. I think she's a dumb bitch. A very dumb bitch. And it's sad. I'd have to kick a woman like this out of bed. I would stop talking to this girl after I heard her say something like this. This is the type of girl I would meet online. We're attracted to each other. We match. We have small talk, nonsense. We smash. And after we smash and listen and talk to each other, I get so turned off, I just ghost them. Yeah. Because why would I do this? Would I want this cancerous thought, disease, mode of thinking in my children? Hell no. If my daughter ended up like this, I'd be ashamed. I might want to do something I'd be ashamed of as well. You feel me? Jesus, I might go out like Epstein, right? Just like end it all. But apparently he didn't take his own, whatever. Anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I'd be dangling, my feet be dangling in the sky. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Anyway, here's another, would seem to be attractive woman talking nonsense. Let's listen to what she has to say.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see myself ever really living under a roof with a man. I really don't. I feel like I'm already signing my life away doing that, and I'm gonna explain to y'all why. Once you move in with a man, or a man moves in with you, now all of a sudden he's gonna want you to do everything for him. Let's be for real. You're gonna have to do the cooking, the cleaning, his laundry. Basically, you're like his new housemaid, bro. You have to do everything. And I just don't see myself doing that for a 50-50 relationship. I'm so sorry. I'm not. And I hate to be the one to bring up this topic again, y'all, but I'm not doing it. The only way I can see myself living with a man, on God, if he's paying for everything. He's got to be paid for all the bills and giving me some money or something. And then we might could figure something out. But other than that, I'm not doing all of that for nothing in the bare minimum. No way, Jose. I can do all bad by myself, honey. And I don't care how y'all feel about this conversation. It's my opinion, point blank, period.
The sad part is not your opinion. It's the talking points we've been hearing for the last 15 years. This is not new. You don't even realize you're just regurgitating something you heard. This is how immature, illiterate, and unintelligent our women are. Sadly. And it doesn't have to be this way, baby. Pick up a book and read. Just read. Read. Read, please. So many people have ideas, mindsets, beliefs that were created and propagated to them by people they've never met before, even heard of before. And they don't know that it was done devilishly to destroy the family. And that's exactly what it did. This woman is ruined. Ruined. I guarantee she knows a Gawk 3000. She knows how to do that. A lot of women know how to do everything but cooperate with a man. For her, oh my God, 50-50. It's the lowest of the low. As if you would just do a quick research, you realize that majority of women married or in a relationship have to go 50-50. I don't know what country you live in where you feel like most people, and I know most people think most women are stay-at-home moms. Where? Very few women are stay-at-home moms, even married women. Black women, marriage rate's what? 25%. Out of those women, only 25% of those women are stay-at-home moms. A quarter are stay-at-home moms. But she thinks, oh, I would never do it. So this is why we know for a fact most women don't want to have children. They don't want to be in relationships because a lot of them are lazy. They don't want to do anything. She wants to just show up and be pretty. This is why there's a lot of OF models. You want to know there's a lot of OF models? Because all they got to do is prance around in a body they already have and collect money. That's all they got to do. Forget about the fact that they're losing their dignity, they have no integrity, they're full of shame, they're ruining their name. Forget about all that stuff. The reality of it is they have to do very little to make a lot. And they don't understand what it's costing them. What it's really costing them is their livelihood. Because, yeah, sure, it's easy to prance around half nude now in your 20s. But what about your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s? What about your future? How many women have research to see what is the long-term life and livelihood of a woman who shows her body nude and essentially is an ex-worker online? What's the prospects of that? Is it happiness at the end of the road? Are these women worshipped by men and men just take care of them? Like, yeah, they don't even look at it. This is why women need us. She's talking about, I don't want to do this for a man. Do you know what we need to do for you? We need a lead job. We need to prevent y'all from falling off a cliff. We need to change the smoke detector because clearly you guys are so smart, but you can't change the battery in a smoke detector. Right? And on top of that, we got to protect you guys because you guys can't fight. Y'all don't got no hands. You can't defend yourself. You're constantly vulnerable for everything. We got to protect you from outside offenders, and we got to protect you from yourself. Being a man is not easy. I don't know where women got this from. But if you look at employment, the top 10 most dangerous jobs in America are almost exclusively, unequivocally, done by men. Yeah. And y'all just think, oh, I ain't doing 50-50 with no one because I'm going to have to clean and wash clothes. You're in a safe, imagine that. Oh my God, you got to wash clothes, you got to clean. Let me ask you something. Are you doing that right now? Adults? Oh, you wash clothes for yourself? You clean? Oh my God. It's so hard. God forbid you have to do that for somebody else. God forbid you got to do that for somebody else. The world looks at American women and laugh. You know why? Because they're oblivious of their privilege. Oblivious. They don't see it. They don't get it. They just don't get it. Anyway, here's another woman who could be traditionally attractive but lose a lot of points because she don't want to go 50-50. Well, at least that's what I think she said. Let's see what she has to say.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. There is no such thing as 50-50 in a relationship. I am so tired of this 50-50 talk. I am so tired of it. Take it from someone who has been married out of 19 years out of my life, okay? Am I married right now? No, I'm not. I'm divorced. However, I have learned a lot of life lessons when I was married. Okay, so here's the thing. There's no such thing as 50-50 because there are times when it's going to be 70-30, right? It's going to be times where it's going to be 40-60. That is what a marriage is. That's what those vows mean in sickness and health, for better and for worse. Because life happens. You lose a job. You get depressed. You have a baby. Things happen. And you're going to have to be there for your husband, for your wife. There are times where somebody is depressed and all they have is 20% of affection in them. Somebody lost their job. They only have 10% of being able to help financially in them. You see what I'm saying? If you cannot freely give to your spouse in their time of need, and talking about 50-50, you are not ready to be in a committed relationship. You are not ready to be married. You're not even ready to date if you cannot do that. There is no such thing as 50-50. You mean to tell me that if I make $30,000 a year and you make $100,000 a year, our financials are 50-50? No. You mean to tell me we have 3 children together who are 1, 2, and 3 years old, and I got to work 12 hours a day, come home, take care of all the kids, cook a meal, and I'm exhausted and my feet hurt and my back hurt, and you gonna sit there on the couch and watch me? No. Being in a committed relationship.
And that's why she's divorced. Why do you, you've been waiting for this, right? Why do you think a woman like this is divorced? She's been married for 19 out of 20 years, whatever the hell that means. You know what I'm saying? So married for 19 years, and she still don't got a clue. Something must have told women that women had it so easy in life, even though supposedly you just become free. The patriarchy just finally opened up the gates and allowed you guys to do what you want. But something must have told y'all women that being a woman was easy historically until now. Now it got really hard. I don't know if you understand this, but prior to washing machines, people used to wash everything by hand. Prior to supermarkets with super processed foods, people had to garden for their food and cook their food by hand. Prior to plumbing and the water systems that we have now, people used to have to go fetch for water. It has never been easier for modern women or women now in general, and they still complain. These women don't believe in God. There's no gratitude. All you keep thinking about is what you like, how hard it is. Do you not know how hard it is to be anybody in the world? If we live in the richest nation in the world and still people complain about how hard it is, with all the things we have to make life easier, you're complaining about how hard life is on an iPhone while making videos for a TikTok. Recreationally. Oh, how hard it is just to communicate to the world on a device I did not create, with technology I did not discover, on a platform I did not invent. How hard? You don't even realize that so many things are being done for you. You're driving a car, you don't know how it's even made. We're operating vehicles we don't know how to build. This is Privilege 101, and all these broke women turn around and complain. I never hear women saying, man, I'm glad I live in a world where we get hot water, we got electricity, we got supermarkets. I never hear that. I never hear the thank you for all our founding fathers, all the men that came before us to build all these buildings, these bridges, these roadways. Nothing. Men did all that. Women are still unhappy. And that's why you know they're descendants of Eve. Eve was able to eat from every tree freely except one. And she just had to eat from the tree that God told her, if you eat from, you shall surely die. Anyway, impressive. Broke women making hella demands and think that the world can appreciate them in their lack of gratitude. Welcome to dating in 2025. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.